What's going on, guys? Ramone Russell's back, so that means more MLB the Show 18.
Baseball.
So today we're going to be talking about Road to the Show.
Yes, we are. We're talking about Road to the Show.
Features?
Oh yeah, tons of stuff in Road to the Show.
I know you teased us last time you were here.
Teased you a little bit. Now we're gonna give you the goods.
Finally.
So first thing to remember about Road to the Show is remember how I came earlier. We talked about gameplay, the 5 pillars of baseball, and how we worked on all that. Remember, all that stuff is in Road to the Show, right? So the first thing about Road to the Show is no more microtransactions. They're gone. That's the first thing.
That is something that a lot of games need to do.
Okay. Second thing is you're no longer that top prospect. You're not Mike Trout. You're not Clayton Kershaw. Those guys are once in a generation talents that get drafted very, very high. You're a mid to late round pick this year. Round 15, round 25, But it doesn't matter. Albert Pujols was a late round draft pick. Andre Dawson was a late round draft pick. It doesn't matter where you start in life. It matters where you finish. All right, so what we've also done is, because there's no microtransactions, we completely revamped Road to the Show. What Steve Merker, Nick Livingston, and everybody else on the Road to the Show design team wanted to do was really spice things up. And the second way how we've done it is, you can't be 99 in every category anymore.
Right.
Because remember how you used to play Road to the Show in the past? You'd play, you get your you're good at bats, you'd end up 600,000 training points after a game, and you just put them wherever you want. Right. Can't do that anymore. All of your training points are auto-allocated now. So we'll get to that when we get it in game. But first, let's talk about how Road to the Show starts. So the story that we're telling is, you're a late round draft pick. You're not the highly touted guy. That's who you are, and that's where you're starting. But where you want to end up is with one of these archetypes. So one of the biggest decisions you'll make in Road to the Show is when you first start your career, you got to choose the type of player you want to eventually become. And we have a few options. If we were an outfielder, a few of these options wouldn't be available. And as pitchers, there are archetypes as well. So let's take a look. So we got the Wizard. Strengths is fielding and speed. Weakness is power. And if we look over at the attributes screen, we can see this dude can bunt. His cap for contact right and contact left is 70, but when we go to the fielding page, all green, a few 99s that we can have. Now, the important thing to remember, that max cap, that is as high as that attribute can go.
Right, so if we see bat clutch 70, that's as high as you can bring
So if we're looking at the Wizard, max cap is 70 contact. Now, you can supplement that with licensed equipment, and we have more licensed equipment in MLB the Show 18. So let's look at some of the differences here. So we've got bat first, power corner. They look almost the same, but the difference is the power corner, your max cap for contact is 75. For bat first, it's 80. But let's check out fielding. Look at the changes here. For power corner, fielding and reaction, we can get that real high. It's flipped for arm accuracy and arm strength for bat first. So we're an infielder. We want to hit bombs, right? Is that what we want to do?
That's my goal.
We want to hit bombs. And fielding and reaction time is very important. We kind of don't need a strong arm. So let's go with power corner. So the second thing to look at is your starting cap. When we start the mode, not necessarily going to start right there. We're going to have a cap that will eventually hit, and I'll explain some more of that when we get in game. So we're going to choose.
And this is pretty much how Road to the Show begins.
This is how Road to the Show begins.
Start.
If you use a year-to-year save, you will still go to this screen and pick an archetype. So let's say you're already in the majors and you've already maxed out a lot of attributes and you chose power corner just like we did. Power corner has a speed cap of around maybe, I think, like 40 or something like that. If your speed is past that threshold, over time we're going to pull it back down. It's going to get pulled back.
I understand.
All right, so we're back. We fast forward a little bit. We got drafted 24th round by the Detroit Tigers. Again, you can only be a late round draft pick, but it doesn't matter because we're still going to the Hall of Fame.
Still pick number 1, too.
Still pick number 1.
The long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft. This player's wait is finally over.
And you might have noticed something else that's new. We have off-the-field clothing in Road to the Show. Huge undertaking, so shout out to everybody on the art team for all of the hard work they did on all of our off-the-field clothing.
Because last year during those meetings, he would be
every single
in uniform.
scene you would be in uniform. So we also have like a bus off-the-field scene. We have a plane. So we're going to play our first game, and we'll explain to you how you get training points and what happens to them this year. We know we're ready, but we'll let this play out.
I mean, you can already see from this versus last year the updates and just kind of the environment too, in which I know the office last year pretty much just had the desk and the chair.
Yeah, we tried to update a little bit of everything. Oh, performance gains, new feature. Performance games. What is performance games, you ask? I'm about to show you. So remember in last year's Road to the Show, you played games and you came back to the front end and you had this pool of points, of training points, and you just put them wherever you want to put them, in power, contact, field, and wherever. That's gone. What we have now is the base games and performance game system. So if you want contact left against, if you want your contact against left-handed pitchers to go up, you've got to get base hits against a left-handed pitcher. If you want your power to go up against a right-handed pitching, you need to hit doubles, triples, and home runs off of right-handed pitchers, or use contact swing all the time and get hits. So everything that
but you have to
do,
get those hits off a right-handed pitcher.
Off a right-handed pitcher. So this is our first at bat. Look at uniforms looking good. Shout out to the character team. And we've done a lot of work on all of the face textures. We've done a lot of work on the hair. We've got dreads this year. I think I actually showed you that.
Yep, we saw the dreads in the last video.
We're in the minor league stadium. All of our minor league stadiums, our art team went in and redid all of the backdrops. So all of the backdrops
that was my next
3D
question.
And they have geometry. They look a lot better.
I know you guys mentioned that you've done a lot of work with the minor league stadiums. So that means everywhere in the U.S., if I'm going to see the Greensboro Grasshoppers play in North Carolina or Staten Island Yankees, those have all been updated.
Yes, every minor league stadium backdrop has been updated. And that's everything past the outfield wall, and that's not going to do anything. Boo. All right.
Got a little underneath.
So, batting clutch went down. I believe my batting clutch went down because I believe there was a man on base in scoring position. So here I am fielding my position. There's one out. And remember, so if I make this play, I'm going to get some base gains. All right, and let's see base gain swing. Bam! Reaction, arm accuracy, and fielding went up because I made the correct play. So this is how all of your training points are acquired this year, and they're auto spent. All right, what we got here? Nobody on base. Also, for Road to the Show, Chris Gill and the team, they've redone all of the infield cameras for when you're fielding. So no matter what position you're using and no matter the situation, you're always going to have base runners in the field of view. So if there's a guy on first and third, you'll never have to move the camera around. You'll always be able to see where they're at.
see it in the view.
And if you're using a center fielder, left fielder, or right fielder, that camera has been reworked completely as well. Shout out to Chris Muriel, who redid the outfield camera with Chris Gill this year. Can't wait for you guys to see that.
Now, did this have anything to do with the base running mechanic you guys worked on, or is this just a general update?
This is a general update. You know, we always look at feedback, and some of the feedback was, you know, the cameras, some of the cameras when you're playing and fielding and Road to the Show aren't great. So that's why they went in there and updated those. And you can see all of these guys on that lineup, they're fake, they're created by a randomizer. They look so much better this year. And that's because of the updates the art team did to all of the skin tones, the updates to the hair, and the update to the base face shapes.
Right.
All right, here we go. I'm power swinging here.
I like that little animation too, as he was getting up to bat. I think that you spoke about those were updated as well.
Oh, that's terrible. My man's using this well. He must be throwing heat. He got that haircut.
That's what I was about to say. We haven't said anything about his haircut yet.
He must be bringing it, and he's got that haircut. And there's a new swing analysis that Lance worked on this year. Always trying to give you more information on what's going on. Since it's the 0-2 count, I'm gonna go regular swing. Now I should get plate vision increase. So remember, everything you're doing in game, it's like a double whammy. You get better at the game by playing it, and you're also making your player better. And what you should see is your guy's going to start to evolve based on how you are as a player with the control in your hand.
So your player will evolve as you learn more about the game yourself. Nice, there you go.
First base hit of my career, let's go. And I should get a base gains and contact right because I regular swing, got a base hit.
Look, Dallas Keuchel's playing first base.
his beard is. That's a full speed replay. You know, Kirby and Michael Compton and Ross, everybody on the presentation team, it was all about more dynamic commentary, dynamic storylines when you're playing in season modes, and more full speed replays. We have hit ribbons now on replays, which is really cool.
Now, if you were to score the RBI there, obviously you wouldn't be controlling that, but does that count towards any of those attributes?
Oh yeah, batting clutch.
Okay.
If you bring a run in and it's RBI, you will see a base gain in the batting clutch attribute.
Right. And yourself, if you score off somebody else's as well, right?
No, I don't think if you score, I'm not 100% certain if you score off somebody else's. All right, power swing. I got a man in scoring position. I'm gonna hit my first home run. I'm calling it. Nick, I'm calling it.
Unheard of confidence.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now.
Better back it up. That's all I'm saying.
I'm calling it.
Better back this up.
Got my custom batting stance, which we just created. I ain't swinging at that jump. Give me them plate discipline. Base gains, baby.
Yeah, don't forget, if you guys haven't seen the stance customization video, it's also live.
Yep, it's not going to work.
On Gamespot.com and our YouTube, so check it out.
All right, come on.
Pressure's on. What do we got? 2-1?
Ah,
2-2.
Man, 2-2.
Here we go.
2-2. I got to drop the power swing. Got to go back to regular swing. Ooh, 3-2. Give me that plate vision. Give me that plate discipline. Here we go. All right, I'm power swinging.
Where's it going?
And a power swung right into a ground ball.
Oh.
Nothing.
Could have been worse. Could have been a double.
And see, I power swung, right? So you see what happened? Negative gains in batting clutch because I was man in scoring position, and I used power swing.
And specifically to power that attribute versus...
Because I used the power swing.
If it had been contact, it would have been contact down.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, bases loaded. This is a big one.
Yes, sir. So another new thing that you saw, when that ball was put in play, you see time slowed down for just a few seconds.
Right.
So what Chris Gill found in doing play testing last year was there were a lot of balls hit in play when you were enrolled to the show in the infield that you literally don't have the human reaction time to make those plays.
Right.
So now on some of those balls, we slow the time down a little bit to give you a better jump. If you don't like it, you can turn it off.
Turn it off.
All right, so I got a double. This is double play here. I'm gonna take this myself. No, I'm not. I am not.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
So now I also noticed, I don't know whether this is new or not. Not sure if our viewers can hear, but the controller is actually talking to Ramone, saying 1 and 2. Was that?
Yeah, so that's a feature.
Did I just have it turned off?
That's a feature that I think you might have turned off. That's a feature that Kirby added last year, the year before, in Road to the Show, where you can hear your teammates' yells and chants through the speaker.
I have it turned off, so I never noticed it until I was like, no way, is he telling you to throw to 2?
Oh, I almost got there.
Oh, got him.
Got him. All right, they held him up. I almost made that play.
Now, you won't get negative points for something like that. That's a tough play.
No, tough play. Didn't get any negative points. All right, here we go.
Oh, they got the...
Here we go. Power swing.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3.
Nope. Give me that plate discipline.
I like that we saw the transition, too, from kind of an evening game to the night as well. See that kind of nighttime atmosphere.
Yeah, we have full day and night transitions. If you play a long enough game, the sun will rise and come back up.
Oh, no way.
Yep. Oh! I was a little early on that. Swing analysis says I was early, but I was on that.
I'm waiting to see the first person that's going to play.
Oh, come on. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's a double. That is not a double. That is a double.
Nice. All right, so power versus a righty.
Got a double with a power swing, so my power versus right. Right went up. All right, here we go. Power swing again.
10th. Tied it up. I'm waiting to see the first person to stream the game, try to have a game go long enough that the sun does come back up. Now that you've said that, like...
Pitch out.
Pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away.
And I think you could hear some of the commentary. You know, Mark DeRosa joins our 3-man booth this year.
So that was the commentary update that you teased last time?
Yeah, that was one of the big commentary updates. Oh, did you get him? He didn't get him. Yeah, Mark DeRosa joins the booth again. Commentaries about dynamic storylines, what's going on. We got new base layer for crowd audio. Kirby and the guys worked really hard this year.
Whoa, he good.
All right, he's good.
Now, do you have any of the special and like custom gear? Oh, I love it. The helmet came off. Or do you have any of the special like gear that's going to affect the attributes?
I haven't unlocked any here yet, but when the game comes out on March 27th or the 23rd early access, you most definitely can get you some licensed equipment. All right, here we go, 2-in-1.
But these again are not involved with microtransactions?
They're in card packs, and if you bought the game last year, you still do our loyalty reward bonus, so you'll get a gold starter pack with a few items, and some of those items are equipment. Get out.
Ooh, dropping.
Is he going? Yes, got that RBI. So I should get batting clutch and power versus left.
Nice.
Oh, we won that game.
Yeah.
Good team. Good teamwork, y'all. Good teamwork.
That was good. I mean, that was you. That was your play.
Good teamwork. So we're going to go back to the clubhouse so we can see what happened. And so again, remember, if we were playing MLB the Show 17, we would have ended up with a arbitrary number of training points to put wherever we want.
Right.
That is gone. So here is the so here's the base game screen. So this screen basically sums up everything that just happened. So what we're looking at here, we are looking inside one attribute point, and that's very important. Like we're looking at 35 to 36, right? 36. This is what we're looking at. We're looking inside an attribute point, and we're not doing too bad. Our batting clutch went down because I think we, out of the, 4 or 5 opportunities that we have, I think we only came through on one of those. That's why our batting clutch went down. Right. Another new feature is the call-up track. So as you get closer to getting called up, you'll see that move. So it gives you a better idea of when you'll get called up.
So Fielding it's not so random. Yeah.
Yep. Like you have a pretty good idea of when you're going to get called up. And here is your complete attribute breakdown. No change.
That's what I was going to say. You're not dragging anything back and forth this time.
Oh, no, it's all, everything's auto-spent.
It is.
It's auto-spent. So there are no training points for you to put anywhere. None whatsoever.
So
Everything
this is essentially you're coming here to this screen to assess how did that game go, where have I improved, where I still need to improve, what went down.
Right, so and if you remember when we chose this archetype, we had a max cap of, I believe, 99 power, and we had a current cap of power. So let's talk about that a little bit. So we're gonna go back.
Those numbers on the right-hand side were not the cap numbers, right? Those are still just
So this is the screen you wanna look at. Yeah. So as we see, our max cap is 99 on power. Our max cap on contact is 75. So if you see here, we have something that's called the current cap. Our current cap is 50. Right. So when we get this contact right up to 50, if we just keep playing, those base games are pretty much wasted because we've reached our current cap. So
you've hit those.
Obviously, the next question is, well, Ramone, how do you extend that cap? We're going to show you right now.
Cool.
So we're going to go to calendar, and we're going to sim about a month. So there are 2 ways to make your player better in Road to the Show this year. The first is base games, performance games, which you do in real time in the game, which we just saw. This should be the second way. All right, and so you see our hitting coach is talking to us. What is he talking to us about? He's talking to us about focus training. So focus training is another brand new feature this year. You're going to get around 25 of these per year, and you'll get one really awesome one in the off season of every year, but we won't tell you what's in that one. We'll let people be surprised and figure that out. So we have 3 choices here. Remember, whatever choice I choose, I'm not going to be able to come back. So we have a soft toss drill where we can make our contact straight up go up. So right now, wait, I can't read that.
Let's see, contact versus righty, cap is 50 to
Cap is
56.
50 to 56. Or we could do hit your pitch drill, our plate vision can go up, and our plate discipline can go up, or we can do pitch recognition drill, where we can go from 40 to 46. So you see some of these, we're actually going up in just going up in attribute points, right? So we're going from 40 to 46. And those ticks, that's 5 attribute points. Same thing right here. But here, remember, our current contact cap is 50. So when we eventually hit that, this is how we extend the cap. Right. Focus training is how you'll extend the cap. And you got to pay attention because remember, there's only 25 of these, and you don't want to get to a situation where you've reached your current cap and maybe you made the wrong decision. So these are very, very important. It's a risk. Like, do you want to continue to grind out? Do I want to continue to get these to go up immediately?
Right.
Or do I want to look for the long game? And that's the risk versus reward that you're going to have. So I'm not going to choose that training right here. I'm going to choose this one. And you'll see the training results. And so you can see our max cap and current cap. And
do you physically participate in the training, or it's simply you're picking these things regardless, even if we pick the first one as well? Okay.
All right, so here's another training session. All right, so this is T-drill. So this is completely different, right? So the last training we had, the last focus training, we had an opportunity to extend the contact cap. Now we have an opportunity to just extend our contact. Right, so again, are you want to play the long game, or are you playing the short game? Here we have another focus opportunity. Again, this is extending those attributes right now. Same thing. So all three of these, this is gains we're going to get right now, and so we'll choose contact again. And there's our training results.
Receives advice about the refining of his game.
All right, so this is really awesome. So another new thing that they added is, so the next few games, it'll actually tell us 2 times performance gains in fielding, reaction, and arm accuracy. In Road to the Show, a lot of people only like to bat, right? If you sim games, or if you only choose the bat and not field, you're only going to get about half of the base gains that you could have had you played it. So this is really important. When these come up, maybe this is the time where you do fielding, so you can make up some lost ground. And so we'll stop, and then if we go back to the screen. So you'll stop the sim
because that 2 times boost is in the next 5 games?
Right, and you see it right here. Games? So right here we have a 2 times boost active, 5 games remaining, and it'll cycle through the attributes that it is affecting. So let's jump into another game.
And those are only the next the following
only the next 5
games.
Yes. Okay. And then it'll go away, and then maybe it'll come back in a few games.
I thought maybe you could sim further and say, okay, now these 5 I want to apply.
Like as soon as that scene kicks off, it starts right there. I need to hit a home run, though, yo. I mean, I choose power bat. Like,
the names of the stadiums for the minor league teams, are they accurate?
No, they're all fictional. All of our minor league stadiums are fictional. And what our art team does is they'll go around to wherever they live or wherever they're visiting, and they'll just get ideas for minor league stadiums.
And whatnot. Yeah.
Ooh, I should have swung at that, yo. I should have swung at that. And I'm also using one of the 5 new batting cameras in the game as well. I think this is strike zone 3.
So we're a little lower, right?
Yeah, a little lower. I got a guy on second, so this is a batting clutch base gain opportunity for me.
Ooh! Get in the corner.
All right, base gains. And if you hold L2, you can switch the camera when you're running.
Ooh, I like that.
Nice. Safe. Woo. It's power swung, batting clutch, power right went up. Another full speed replay. And you hit Mark DeRosa. And you can see all of the 3D elements past the outfield wall. And again, that goes back to what we talked about earlier about if you're in a minor league stadium, all of the backdrops have been worked on.
Yeah, it seems like backdrops for these stadiums. I mean, even backdrops for some of those cut scenes where they're in the locker room, coach's office.
Yeah, we've done a lot of work. Ball, give me my plate. Give me my plate discipline.
Now, will you always get a plate discipline?
If you take a ball, yes.
If you do? Okay.
But remember, like, these are small games. Because remember, we're working on the inside of 1 attribute point in game. That felt good. That felt good. I thought I got that.
So nobody was on base though.
Yeah, nobody was on base. I got 50 power, man. I should be able to groove one.
Pop. They're deep pop flies, I'll tell you that. That's 420 out in the center field. That's long.
That's long. That was It was like 398 that might have got out.
Now, right now, okay, there we go. I was going to say,
so if I do this right, I should get a 2 times boost, or I'm going to get the opposite, which won't be good.
Oh, will it?
Yeah.
It'll be a 2 times.
Let's go.
So.
And I got my 2 times boost, reaction, arm accuracy, and fielding.
So what you're saying is that during 2 times boost, if you mess up, that means you're going to get 2 times decrease.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, that looks good. Get over his head. They don't want me. They don't want me to be great today. That looked like I got all of that. It's your fault, Lance. I'm blaming it on you. That looked good. Oh, that felt good.
It's all good. If it was me, it'd be strikeout, ground double.
All right, and see, here we go. Going back to the base game screen, and you can see.
So there's your 2x boost.
There's my 2x boost.
Is there any way to check how you're doing mid-game?
Yeah, just hit pause and come here.
You can.
So you can see the breakdown. So this is basically every pitch that I had. I took that first ball, right? Plate discipline went up. I got that first hit, power went up. Now, if you do something really, really well, you can fill out all 3 of these. But you see, I only, like for like a RBI, a single, you're only going to get 1. But you can max out all 3 of these. And here we can see exactly what happened, right? Remember, I power swung and I got a base hit.
Right.
And you see it animates. It shows me how close I am. My batting clutch went up, and we can see the power going up. So those are the base gains that I got for that one game.
Right.
And then we'll jump in.
And there is no way for you to request a specific focus training, right?
No.
It's completely random.
There's no way for you to request. So you got to be strategic on what you want to do. But you get 25 of them per season.
Right.
And you get that really, really awesome one at the end in the offseason. I need to hit a home run.
Knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row and dive a little bit and try and drive something out.
Get through.
Whoop.
There we go.
There it is.
It's a single with a power swing. And you don't need to use power swing all the time. That's just me. That don't need to use it all the time.
And that's basically the attributes we chose to when we first started,
yeah,
right?
because we chose, I think, bat first. And so, like, power, it's all about the power. So I'm going to do contact swing. Now watch I hit a home run with contact swing. I mean regular swing.
Oh, a little high there. For that.
And contact versus right went down. But see, my guy's running it out. All right, 2x boost activated.
That's right. So you have this game and then, what, 3 more after it?
And as a slowdown, I got this. And remember, like I said, when I came here the first time, we have hundreds of new throws, hundreds of new catches, hundreds of new transition animations, all of the games we've made in gameplay and core gameplay, you know, hitting, fielding, pitching, catching, and throwing. All of that stuff comes over to Road to the Show as well.
Ooh, tough.
I can get that.
Oh, nice.
Take it.
Oh,
Let's
wow.
go. Let's go.
Woo.
Let's go.
I'm a little surprised they're going to get 2 of those, the plus signs.
Man, that should have been Merca. Like, we got to talk. If I didn't get 3, if I didn't get 3 base games for that, we got to talk.
Yeah.
We got to
talk. With the 2x, too.
With the 2x? Come on, son.
Ooh, all right. That was pretty sick.
Got me hyped up. About to hit that home run.
Oh, you got it? Oh, that's easy. That's
easy money. Easy money. Easy money. Arm accuracy, arm field, and 2x boost activated. Let's go. Feeling good.
Right.
Feeling good, Nick. Feeling good.
Here we go.
Feeling good. All I'm trying to do is hustle and motivate, Nick. That's all I'm trying to do.
Nice deep ball. Here it comes. Home run. Calling it right here. It's a home run.
No, I don't think that's going to get out. I shouldn't have swung at the first pitch to begin with. I got happy. You got to stay calm. Like confidence. In baseball, you gotta stay calm and even kill.
Patience.
Can't get too high, can't get too low.
I have that problem with
get too high
most things in life, not just sports related.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. So I had an opportunity to make a real dope play there, but I messed it up. So we haven't talked about pitching. So there are pitching archetypes as well. So the difference between when you're playing the game as a pitcher and as a position player, as a position player, the base gains and performance games happen after every single pitch.
Right.
As a pitcher, it happens after the at-bat.
Okay. Because that would be too many pitches, I'm assuming, in order to like.
It might get a little, tiresome seeing that pop up.
But every other position though applies the way we're seeing it now.
Yeah, the base games happen every single pitch, or as soon as the fielding play is over, if you're in the field.
Right. These new animations.
Yeah, we have tons of new celebration animations, and for Road to the Show, I mean, we've added hundreds of new batting stances, hundreds of new batting stance corrections. We have new pitching motions. We have like 12 new pitching motions. We have like 10 new batting stances. Right. We've added a lot more personality into the game. We have more generic, mild home run celebrations, and we have some that are just quite insane and crazy. And it's up to you. Like, it's Road to the Show. It's your guy. If you want to choose any of those crazy animations, you can. Or you can choose to be a little bit more subdued. It's all up to you. But there's so many more animations to choose from in the game. Right. So we're going to return to Clubhouse. Take a look at this base game screen. And I think that might be it for Road to the Show.
Let's see. Let's see how close.
Attribute increase. All right, so we went from 51 to 52 in arm accuracy, and we went from 51 to 52 in field. And you can see in the upward circle, you can see we actually went up a point. Contact, we ain't gonna talk about that. It went down a little bit. Our contact went down a little bit, and here's our breakdown. Okay. I swung at every single pitch, which I need to do. And here we can see the base gains. And these are all of the gains that I got in that one game that we just played.
So power versus righty, assuming next game you have a couple hits, that'll probably move up to 51.
That'll move up to 50. That'll move up to 51, and then we'll be looking inside another attribute point.
Cool.
And so we'll sim one more, see if we can get one more training session. Actually, no, we won't sim. So we still have 3 games active, and here's one of the new off-the-field scenes and environments in Road to the Show this year. This is a bus. We also have a plane, and that's Road to the Show, or that's a snippet of Road to the Show, which we'll be talking more about on our live stream on Thursday at 2 p.m. Pacific time.
Cool. Well, I'm pretty excited. I know you teased us last time, so we finally got to get into the real details.
Real details. Remember, no more microtransactions in Road to the Show. You can still use your saves, but you'll still choose an archetype. And now when you create your brand new guy in Road to the Show, you're choosing an archetype. This is the type of guy you want to become at the end. And we have those max attributes and those max caps. And we have those current caps. We showed you how to improve your guy. We showed you how to improve the caps. And again, you can't make your guy all 99. All training points allotment is gone. Everything is auto spent. You want to hit for power? You need to hit for power. Singles won't do it. You need doubles and triples and home runs. And that's Road to the Show.
Well, my thanks to Ramone, obviously, for coming in, sharing everything. And we'll see you guys next time. And we'll see you on your streams and all the things that you're doing, updates. And we can't wait for launch. So very soon.
It's coming soon, March 27th. But early access, if you pre-order, you can take part in our first pitch early access weekend on the 23rd. Let's go.
Get on it. All right, we'll see you guys later.